I nearly died of rheumatic fever when I was 6 years of age. I'll never forget the doctor who saved my life. I remember his name even, Dr. Chandrashekhar. Prior to me getting sick, I was a normal 6-year-old running wild and having a great time with my family and friends. I craved activity, loved school, sports, and music. Then one day, I started to have joint pains, painful enough to stop me from doing all the activities I loved. No more cricket, running with my friends, or playing with my sister. I gradually lost interest in everything, including even food. I was an extremely curious and fearless child, so this lack of activity was completely out of character for me. Now my mom and dad became worried, and I visited multiple doctors and alternative therapy practitioners. In fact, I was covered in garlic at one instance, and I was covered in oil in another instance for an entire day. It was now a few weeks later, and my parents noted that I wasn't improving. My mother insisted on finding a specialist, so my dad took me to a big, wonderful man in a big office. I remember Dr. Chandrashekhar. He examined me and spoke to me with empathy. He then told my father that I had rheumatic fever, a potentially life-threatening disease of the joints and heart. He told me I had to be hospitalized that day on Christmas Eve. I was shocked and went with my dad to the hospital. I stayed there for 10 days. My parents bonded together to care for me. My mother stayed with me all day while my sister was at school, and my dad was with me every day and night, helping me through this very difficult time. I was really scared and unsure, and my dad was my rock and inspiration that really kept me going. I then understood how important a father was in a child's life, and I wanted to be just like him. Now, Dr. Chandrashekhar saw me daily in the hospital during my entire stay, and his efforts really saved my life. He showed me compassion, strength, and knowledge. These are traits that a 6-year-old boy really needed at that time. After watching my doctor, I also wanted to be this special type of superhero, one that saves you in the time of crisis. I was on bed rest for a whole year with homeschooling, and I took steroids that made me look like the Michelin Man with a puffy face and body. Now today, I'm healthy with no permanent effects on my heart, thanks to my first health heroes, Dr. Chandrashekhar and my parents. That experience continues to shape me today, and in my imagination, I can still see Dr. Chandrashekhar and my parents walking the halls of that hospital, coming towards my room. They were true health heroes. Larger than life, these heroes really saved my life. My life's course was set. I too wanted to be this kind of hero. What a privilege, right? To care for folks when they're ill, vulnerable, and afraid. I wanted to be there for them when their world stopped. Then I'd be able to help them rise and restore themselves. To give them back their health and life, that would be my charge. Sickness is going to happen, but if you can start right now to make the right and simple choices, that can change the trajectory of your life so you can live the longest, healthiest, happiest life. Wouldn't you want to do that? Now, I'm not talking about nursing home years. I'm talking about playing with your great-grandchildren. Then, my dream is to help people master their health before catastrophe strikes. Please join my online community of health heroes by signing up for my mailing list on AskDrNandi.com. I'll send you 2 free ebooks right off the bat. One on managing gut issues, and the other is an amazing cookbook with wonderful recipes I serve my family all the time. By signing up, you'll join thousands of others just like you. I'll be sending you tips and guides on everything from finding your purpose to diabetes or cancer prevention tips. Now, we'll also be talking about how to talk to your healthcare provider and cultivate a real relationship with your healthcare team to maximize your health. How about that? I want you to be in the driver's side of your health, to be your own health hero. I really look forward to getting to know each and every one of you. I'm quite active on Facebook, and I answer questions there personally. I also give free advice regularly on Facebook Live, and I'm in the process of writing many free ebooks and an e-course, so look out for these resources to be released every few weeks. Also, please reach out to me. I always love meeting health heroes. And remember, make healthy living a part of every day. Namaste. I'll see you next time.